Alright everyone, we've got 3 maps to get through and 3 different tower types to use whilst doing it. Let's just get right in. Alright, tower cycling. So, what one's this one? Military? No, primary. Primary monkeys only, plus Oban. That part's gonna save us quite a bit. What is the sound of that? I think it was potentially bits of sand being crushed between my laptop as it shut. Weird. Anyway, I want to put Oban here roughly. So I will have my dart monkeys there. One can go up here. And the other one can come around here. And I'm happy with that. Let's go. Just so I've got all angles covered, sort of. If that somehow makes some sense. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, all we really need to do to guarantee this victory is to either get Crossbow Master by by round 59, which is totally doable. It is very doable. Or literally just anything else, really. There's no specific reason we need to get Crossbow Master before round 59. I just am lazy and I really want that to be my camo lead popping power. And if I can get it that early, hell yeah. Even better. But yeah, we should be fine. I don't foresee a reason why we wouldn't be. Open, get your butt in here. Cool. So now we've got lead popping power. And pretty decent lead popping power, so I'd say Oban can cover all sides with that. And then, who's my main monkey? You, sadly. Should have placed this one first. I like this guy being my crossbow master, typically. He's got pretty solid range, unlike the rest of them. They sort of get blocked off as they get their range increasing upgrades, which sucks, but you gotta deal with it. You just gotta deal with it. Right, crossbow. But yeah, so at this point in time, we're literally just gonna be confined to like 1/3 of our towers that we chose for the whole Odyssey. But, once again, I'd like to reiterate this point. If you chose any support towers at all for this Odyssey, after those first 2 maps, useless. Actually can't use them whatsoever. So if you were thinking, oh, it would really help out my primary monkey run, nope. No supports allowed. It'd be too easy that way. But at the same time, the Odyssey in general is pretty straightforward, pretty relaxed. Not too crazy. Oh. Alright. But yeah, I just got home from work. Finished earlier than I thought I would. Definitely earlier than they predicted we would. Like, they really... Sometimes it doesn't feel like they have any faith in us whatsoever. But it varies between no faith whatsoever and too much faith. You know? They're never on the ball. They're never like, this is when you'll finish, and then we actually finish at that time. It's either, surely you can get this all done by 1, and we're there till like 4. Or, surely this will take till 4, and then we get it done by like 2. You know? So, it's either under or over. They can't estimate us effectively. I guess it depends on what sort of perspective you're looking from, but in our situation, we appreciate it more when they underestimate us and we prove them wrong, rather than when they overestimate us and then we disappoint them. But I imagine they like a similar situation to happen. Where, you know, they expect us not to be able to do something in a set amount of time, and then we do it, and they're just like, whoa. That's probably what leads them to overestimate the next time, to be honest. If they're just like, well, last week you managed to do this. And we're all just like, yeah, but that was last week. Last week was easy. This week's different. Whole different week. They are starting to slip through a little, aren't they? That's interesting. Wonder what we can potentially do about that. My main thinking is just getting more crossbows. Not more sharpshooters, but just more crossbows in general. Because it is quite nice to have them. Okay, leads are covered by Oban. Cleanup is covered by everybody else. Please participate. Cool. Okay, round 38 is chill. Oh, yep, it's chill. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it's chill. Phew, we good. Don't know why I thought it would be otherwise. Right, so let's wait till 39 ends and then use Oban's ability. Just to prepare for this Moab to drop. Are we good in terms of popping power? Cool. Place it. Apparently it got used. It didn't really look like it got used to me. I don't know if any of you saw that, but it looked like it just walked past and then the game was like, oh yeah, sorry, we were meant to delete that. And then they were just like, yeah, it got used, trust. I don't know, it just seemed really dodgy. Alright. Let's get this guy to sharpshooting. Do this. Now you have to use it. Yeah, see? That looks so dodgy. It never used to run over the spikes. It always used to get popped as it touched them, sort of like a Spike Factory spike. That is strange. That is really strange. I don't know, something don't sit right with me about that one. Anyway, nevertheless, we're aiming to get this crossbow master. Hopefully we'll get it soon. And then life will be great. Not that it's not right now, but just in general. This map will go well, and that would be a good thing. Also, I don't know if I brought it up on any of my YouTube videos before, but this is to the select few people that are just tuning in and watching this, because I don't imagine a whole lot of people are going to be watching this because it's a chill Odyssey, right? There's not a whole lot to it, right? So presumably, if what I've seen from my previous Odyssey videos is anything to go by, the easier the Odyssey, typically the less views, which is completely fair. I completely understand that, because I'm typically one of those people that it takes me a really long time to be like, okay, I'm struggling with this and I need help. And then go searching for it, you know? So I understand that, but I'm getting off topic. So, I've talked about this on stream before, but I haven't talked about it with YouTube peoples and my lovely viewers, who I very much appreciate. I don't say it often, but I do. So I was thinking potentially in the future about hosting some sort of tournament, whether it be, it's not necessarily BTD6 related, just throwing that out there. It might be BTD battles related, not Battles 2. I'm not a fan of Battles 2, and there's no tournament system sort of built into Battles 2 at the moment. Battles 1 though, however, does have that readily available. I think we were able to afford Crossbow Master mid-round here, so I might just go to that. But anyway, getting off topic again. So either for Battles 1, or maybe something like Hearthstone or Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's sort of better for it, because it's set up all sorts to make sure that you can spectate matches and actually have a bit of a tournament thing. Oh no, but we were close. So yeah, I might potentially have a bit of a throw a bit of a tournament together at some point in time. And I will of course be dishing out prizes to first, second, and third place. So just bear that in mind. Just bear that in mind. And if you've got any ideas, leave them in the comments. I'd be happy to hear them. But yeah, just as a heads up, you know? Battles 1, very tempting. Because you've got the tournament mode. I'll happily pay to get the tournament mode thing unlocked. I always love spending money when it comes to like unlocking new potential in terms of what I can stream and what varieties of things I can do. So I don't mind spending the money on that. So yeah, we could potentially do a Battles 1 tournament. Winner, runner-up, and third place. And then I was also thinking Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you can just use structure decks, right? A deck you get literally at the start of the game. You can just use that and just basically have it only be a structure deck of some sort or some description. And then that would make it fair because, you know, obviously you have your choice of which structure deck to pick. You can spend some time studying which one you think you would be liking or best use. Either way, you can do research to see what you like. And then sort of dive in from there. But that would be fair because then I could spectate all of those matches as they're going. And if anyone's using cards from outside of a structure deck, I can be like, alright, that's not allowed. Disqualified. Sort of thing. And then in Hearthstone, you can do classic duels, which I believe are just using cards from the classic set, which are available very, very early on in playing Hearthstone. So, I feel like there's a lot of options here. There might even be more. If you guys know of a game that I've played before, or potentially have, that we could set up a tournament for of some sort, I'd be happy to hear it. Or even if it's not a game that I've played before, or know about and or have, but it's free, or, you know, just really, really good and it's worth it so much to play it or whatever, I'd be down to hear. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments, basically. If not, leave it empty. But yeah, just some food for thought, I guess. Just been brainstorming some ideas and I thought that would be quite fun. Anyway, I'll keep you guys updated and do progress checks and stuff. I'm gonna sell that just because it's kind of screwing over my my dart monkeys here with damaging them. Oh, Crossbow Master. I'll always think Crossbow Master's my favorite. Early tier 5. Overall, my favorite tier 5 is Spirit of the Forest. But Crossbow Master's probably a swift second place. For sure. In fact, in terms of like dealing damage and being good at its job, I'd say Crossbow Master and Spirit of the Forest, at least for my needs specifically from this, I could go either way with them. But personally, Spirit of the Forest is my favorite. Alright, we've almost got enough of the balloon solver. And then we can pretty much guarantee to kill anything and or everything. Ain't that right? Come on. Oh, come on, you know you want to just give me the rest of that cash. The rest of that $1,000. Come on. See, how hard was that? Alright, and then we should pretty much just be relaxed until round 80. And then we've got what? Military monkeys only, and then magic monkeys only. Yeah, we should smash that. There's no reason not to. Especially with Ninja Hulk. Ninja Hulk and Druids. Sadly not wizards. That's a bit of a bummer. Oh, and of course our one super monkey, if I brought one along. I think I brought one. I don't know if I would have brought two, but yeah, can't forget about the one super monkey. Maybe I'll get a Tech Terror or something. I don't know, we'll see. Either way though, they're looking pretty damn good here. To be honest, I probably should have added more defense to this side. Feels kinda empty over here. Kind of feel like, of course, primary monkeys are sort of staples in the BTD series, right? So they've been around for a long time, for the most part. But I feel like Glue Gunner is almost more the support category than it is a primary. Like, it just feels like a more supporting tower, because you've got, you know, offense, supportive defense, and then strong defense, you know? I don't know, it just seems more supporty rather than the other towers in the primary section, and some of the support towers now. Because let's face it, it does have some alternative utilities, but Beast Handler is typically gonna be placed for damage. 2 out of the 3 paths are just damage. And the third path is stalling so that you can make up for the fact that you don't have damage. Alright. We should just wipe the floor with this stupid watermelon pretty easily here. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to literally be deleted from existence, but that works too. Sweet. Alright, next map. Military only. Bring it on. Alright. At the very least, we can start with Oban on this map. It's from 20 to 85, so we can even start with a little bit more. But balloon speed and mob speed is increased slightly. I didn't even realize it had happened on Adora's Temple, to be honest. But it has been it's been increased further on Spice Islands, now that I'm paying attention. So I think I will place Oban here. And what boats are we allowed? Oh, everything. Oh, okay, this is going to be nice then. This is going to be very chill. Let's put a boat here. And Grape Shot, Crow's Nest, Hot Shot. Prepares us for everything within the next 10 rounds. That seems pretty good, and the only weakness is purple balloons at the moment, and just leaking lives. That also sucks. I wonder. What can I do about that part? Because that part kinda sucks. We could put another boat down back here. Backup plan. Doesn't really help if pink balloons are flying through at Mach 12. Okay, fair enough. So a little bit there, and chuck you in early. Hit him with the old 1-2. Slow you down before you get to the grapes from hell, and yeah, we still, you know what, it's fine. I can deal with it so long as we don't lose many more. And here's to many more. Okay, we're alright. We're fine. We're getting to the point now where I can cope. Good. Let the grape shot flow through you. I was gonna say flew you. Okay. But yeah, we good. We don't need hot shot. This guy's got hot shot. And Oban's got hot shot. So we're fine on that front. I do want to place a heli when we can though. Don't really care about a plane at the moment. But I feel like a heli would be very nice. Just Just because it's a single lane map. Constant bombarding of following you around, being like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. As the balloons just get torn to shreds. Poor things. Maybe I should have just started with a heli. Nah, I wouldn't have been able to keep up until I got pursuit. I feel like boat start was good, but maybe multiple boats would have minimized casualties. Oh well. Who needs it? Who needs it? Right. IFR. Just for good measure. I don't know if you guys have noticed this potentially about my playstyle in BTD6, but I typically do like having all my towers being able to see and pop all types of balloons, if possible. And if possible, without using a MIB, which is kind of the main way you get that to happen. But, you know, Crossbow Master can pop anything at once. You know? Apache Dartship and Apache Prime, they can all pop whatever they want. Admittedly, you know, some of these towers will have weaknesses to certain balloon types or certain Moab types or whatever. But overall, my favorites are going to be the ones that can pop pretty much anything on their own without having to rely on other tower types. Now, admittedly, there are some exceptions to the rule. Number one, the Juggernaut. Not the biggest fan of the Juggernaut or the Ultra Jug. They're okay, and if you really need, like, very cheap defense, I'm all on board for it. But I try and avoid it where I can. Because, you know, it doesn't really progress that much further beyond that, if that makes sense. It's just kind of stuck at being good when it could be better, like a Crossbow Master or something. What do I want? I can't get Seeking Darts, so that seems a little trash. Something like that. Just to throw some more projectiles out there. Admittedly, yes, if he had one more upgrade, that'd be great, but maybe this'll do. Oh wow, it really does. That's great. Great news for me. Okay, so there's our Moab Puncher. Woo! Almost spilt over my glass of water. But that's going to be our Moab Puncher. The heli's going to be our Moab Follower. This guy's going to be our regular balloon obliterator. And I can't think of any more acronyms, but Oben's just beautiful. Acronyms? That's not even the word. Boom. Okay. As far as I can tell, Pirate Lord's still very, very strong. So I'm happy to continue using it. Is there any way I can get lives back? Yes, there is. So I think I'm gonna go for that. Let's get a bit of a downdraft situation going on here, right? Admittedly, it's not gonna be my #1 priority. I'm not gonna make, you know, getting 8 lives back my priority. Am I that petty? Probably. But let's forget about that for a moment. I'm not that petty that I would throw the game to get it done. Okay, I might be almost that petty to get it done, but if I'm recording, I'm not that petty to get it done. Okay, sometimes I might be, but still. My point stands. Whatever point I was trying to make, it stands. All on its own. Look at him. He's so old now. He's grown up too fast. Now he's in his 30s. Wow. Holy crap, do I feel old. Giving birth to an idea that is now in its 30s. Yep. Sometimes life just creeps up on you like that, you know? You never see it coming. Anyway. Don't know where that detour came from. I'm glad we went on it together, though. Do we think it's worth getting support Chinook now to potentially not have this by round 63? maybe it can make the money back in time, but I doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. So let's just try and go for a Pirate Lord. If anything sort of disturbs that or gets in the way of that, I have an alternative option that is most likely cheaper. That can pretty much do the same thing to round 63 that a Pirate Lord would. Just a little more slowly. More torturous, I guess, in some ways. Right, open. I want that to be a backup plan wall of trees you got there. You hear me? Good. I don't want it to be a money maker. Just a booty shaker. If that makes sense. I'm sure Open understands. He knows all about that stuff. 8 grand in 5 rounds. It's doable. It's very doable. Have we got camo lid popping power? Yeah, okay. Phew. I was gonna say. Oh god. Have I completely forgotten to prepare for one particular balloon type? That's not like me at all. Okay, good, good. Backup plan going well. I'll just replace it with a new backup plan. And how we looking? How we looking? It's okay. I'll hook that one. Deal with this one. Okay. So we still can't afford it, which is a bit of a shame. Can we still eat all of this and potentially make enough money to then afford it? No, that's not even gonna pop. It's gonna pop when it's too late, isn't it? It's gonna pop. Yeah. I fucking knew it. Of course it would. The second it pops, it will absolutely give me everything I want in terms of cash, and then it'll be like, ah, sorry, they already ran past your defense. We just have to hope that it pops now. Cool. Much better. We actually needed less amazing RNG. We needed to be imperfect for that to work well, which was hilarious, but if it works, it works. As they say. Dart Storm. We'll probably get a Sky Shredder after we get support Chinook. This might be a weird question, but I've never really messed around with support Chinook's other ability all that much. Can you move other helicopters or other aces with support Chinook? It feels like you shouldn't be able to, because technically you're trying to move bits of road or helipad, you know? Doesn't feel like it would work to some level. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. And maybe it does work. But yeah. We shall see. Alright. I mean, so far, so good. I really want those 8 lives back, I'm not gonna lie. I always now like to take something along with me on an Odyssey that can give me lives back. Because the amount of times I've started an Odyssey, I've thought, yep, this is great, doing so well, lose a couple lives here and there, that's fine, and then get to the last map and be like, if I just had like 10 more lives, I'd be able to do this. And it's such a terrible feeling, because it's like, goddamn, I could do this, but because I was recklessly just letting balloons through earlier, now I can't do this. Right, so can I actually? Okay, no, you can't pick up Monkey Ace placement. I can pick up boats? I didn't expect to be able to pick up boats. Huh. No, weird. You would expect. I guess the planes can kind of just fly wherever. Boom. 8 lives back. I feel so much better now. Right. Let's work on getting a Sky Shredder. Whoa. Okay, yeah. So, damn. There's a lot of ceramics that are very saddened by the fact that I'm just pushing them out of the way. Hook, line, and sinker. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Round 76, we're good, we're good. Hook them in. We good. Nice. Alright, I think we can kind of just chill now. Like, don't get me wrong, we're not guaranteed to win by any means necessary, but we're doing pretty well. Worst case scenario, we could sell some stuff and buy a tier 5 of some level of strength, and then we'd be good. And boop. Okay, we good. I panicked and slapped my hand back on the keyboard, but we're alright. Don't know why I thought there was gonna be a struggle there. But no, we're good, we're good. 79. Take a sip of water. And close, but not quite. Not quite. But the second we get this, victory is inevitable. Let's just put it that way. I don't see us losing from here onwards. Cause Sky Shredder's amazing. It's just really fucking expensive. A doobie boo boo. Don't know why I'm in such a musical mood. I've been listening to a lot of music lately. I love the juggling of the ceramics. Just like, oh. I don't know. I'm just imagining like a monkey coming out of the helicopter, picking them up, juggling them in his hands, and then like throwing them back to the start of the map. Like some sort of circus act. I want that to be implemented now. It just needs to be. Otherwise, how do we know that it really is the downdraft that's knocking back the balloons, you know? Are we just gonna take Ninja Kiwi's word for it? Are we gonna take this little fart cloud that is produced from the helicopter as proof? I don't think so. Anyway, last map. Tower cycling. Alright, and what have we got here? Magic only. Magic only. Oben's in his element. And Moabs and ceramics have been buffed, but the speed is the same. Everybody's normal speed. Right, so in theory, if I place Oben here, that gives me less room to work with the fact that Oben buffs all my towers. So if I just scooch him up a bit like that, I feel like that's a bit better. Okay. Beautifully handled, Oben. Well done. And then if I get a Spirit of the Forest, try and shove it in this corner. Get the vines going up there, maybe even strong ones spawning over this side. That would be nice. Oh, don't tell me Oben's that fat. Thank you. He's not that big. He's just big boned. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Well, it's probably actually some sort of disease or disorder or you know, something wrong with the body. But like if you were actually born with just big bones. Because people say, it's like, oh, I'm not fat or I'm not overweight, I'm just big boned. That's not true. Bones are the small things that are holding on to your muscles. Well, I don't want to pretend like I'm super knowledgeable about this stuff, but bones typically just come in one size, the one that fits your overall build. It doesn't grow and shrink depending on how much you eat or how much you don't exercise. Just as a PSA. That would be funny though. The more you eat, it just went straight to your bones. Doesn't actually build up fat. It just builds up your bones. What would happen if you had thicker bones that basically just grew as fat normally would? I guess it would push against your muscles. Right? Because muscles will typically be surrounding, at least your skeletal muscles will be typically surrounding. Oh. Thank you. Your skeletal muscles will typically be surrounding your bones. Oh, camo leads. We're gonna need our ninja alk combo up and running. But yeah, if you had bigger bones, what would that do, sort of thing? Push out your muscles a bit, probably put a lot of stress on your joints. Between the bones, of course. Because, you know, if bones are practically touching one another in order to make a joint, you know, usable, bendable, flexible, any way you want mutable, then I imagine if bones could actually grow, like, obviously due to eating, not just from puberty and, like, growing as a human being, then presumably that means the ends could also grow fat, rather than just the middle sections. Which would probably wear away at any sort of protective lining between bones, and then the bones themselves. Wow. We're learning so much. Anyway. Balloon Jitsu. From memory, Balloon Jitsu plus, not Berserker Brew, the one after that, Stronger Stim. From memory, Balloon Jitsu plus Stronger Stim with a decent enough range can wipe out a Moab. Add on the brambles that Oban has there, and it's somewhat a guarantee. I am scared about the cleanup, but that's what the druid's for. So, in theory, I'm not really scared of any aspect of this Moab showing up, because I think we'll have a good amount of damage. Ain't that right, team? Plus, once Oban levels up a little more... Oh yeah, we crushed it. Once Oban levels up a little more, then we can buff everyone, not just the druids, which is even better. Even better. Right. Get Jungle's Bounty, and then we'll just try and rush for this Spirit of the Forest, shall we? Why not, right? Jungle's Bounty will allow us to get more money. Camo balloons don't seem to be a problem, considering our current team. And if they are a problem, we've got 2 more ninjas to throw down. We've got a Super Loki to throw down if we're feeling really confident. And we've got another Alchemist just in case we need even more buffs. So, I'd say things are going well for a halfway point. Oh, I can't wait to just relax. Me and my mate don't have work tomorrow. Mainly because we both booked it off, right? So, at the end of the day, we were helping do some setup for tomorrow's work, but not all of the setup was ready. So, he came up to me and was just like, hey, not everything is ready to go for tomorrow just yet. And I was just like, oh yeah, I've put in what I can for tomorrow. So, hopefully that helps, sort of thing. And then he was like, yeah, they're gonna try and bring it in later. But of course, because we don't have anything to do right now, we may as well just finish and sort of leave it to be tomorrow's work. And then we both kind of looked at each other and was just like, oh yeah, we're not in tomorrow. Well, we'll leave it up to whoever's gonna be in. we both just kind of laughed because we were like, oh yeah, that's not our job. Fuck yeah. Okay. Damn it, Oben. You need to not get alk buffs when I'm trying to move your trees around, alright? Or your weird massive tentacles. See, and that's another thing, like, interactions between the heroes. I think I mentioned this in part 1, but like, little interactions between the heroes in terms of voice lines, or between the heroes and the towers. You know, I was giving the example of Oben talking to the Spirit of the Forest, because Oben already has voice lines talking about Spirit of the Forest, but in a more vague, generic, sort of Mother Nature-esque way, rather than directly referencing the druid, you know? But I think it would be pretty cool if there were more direct references and interactions. Like, for example, another one I literally just thought of. Oben with this skin and Sushi Benjamin. So the second you spawn a wall of trees in, Sushi Ben might say something, you know? Just like, oh, I can serve that up nicely, or I don't know. I don't know what he'd say, but still, it would be a pretty neat interaction. Really? I wonder if I can snag it with this. Oh, I don't have the money. Oh, that's so annoying. Right. Let's try it again. This time, Alchemist, can you buff the ninja to just do the thing? Can you just do that? That'd be great. Major appreciation if that happened. Okay, never mind, we can just do that. That solves the problem too. Okay, and pop, please, please. Oh, yeah, that works. I'll take it. I'll take it. Boom. Oh, that is much better. Okay, we've basically won. Yeah. There's really not much more to say. We've basically just won by pressing that button to get Spirit of the Forest. Because first of all, we're getting extra cash every single round, and every time we hit that button. And then second of all, Spirit of the Forest is just strong on its own. Third of all, we can buy a whole lot of stuff with that extra money in between rounds, if we do need it. But I highly suspect that we won't. So for the most part, what I'm thinking is, obviously we're only allowed Spirit of the Forest, we're not allowed any other upgrades. So, if we get maybe a sticky bomb at the front, not alk buffed, just existing at the front, that'd be nice. Throw it on strong. Because let's face it, if there's one thing that Spirit of the Forest is going to lose to, it's something with massive amounts of health, not some pathetic ceramic balloons. So, this guy's right at the front, dealing with those problems as they come in. And you know what? Just for good measure, we'll have this guy hanging out, doing his thing. Make him be a robo-monkey. Maybe even a Tech Terror if we can afford it. And I'm sure we will. But yes, if we just get something like this. Come on, money. Take your time. Boom. Okay. So, here's the plan. We're gonna be solid and easily destroy this anyway. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna get the Tech Terror whenever I can afford it. So, I will see you guys at round 90. We should have a Tech Terror, and we should also see a victory screen. So, see you then. Alright? And just in case you thought to yourself, maybe we're still a little weak, you can buy yourself a perma-brew. Buy yourself a perma-brew, you can buy yourself a Master Bomber. Probably not a anti-balloon, but still, Grandmaster Ninja, Master Bomber, strongest him, Permabrew, if you're not feeling particularly strong enough. Anyway, that's going to do it for this Odyssey. For the tower cycling Odyssey. We really actually didn't use the whole lot of towers at all. Didn't even touch the Dartling Gunner, which I feel a little bit bad about, but I tried to at least make use of every tower once. So yeah, there we go. Very nice. Ooh, 100 Easter eggs. Let's see what we get from my box. I think I'll have gotten a few. Okay, cool. Let's just go random. Why not? Keep it special. Keep it spicy. Super Monkey and a Wizard. What else? Monkey, Ace, and a Ninja. All things we used, except for the Wizard, in this run. Huh? Anyway, that has been Tower Cycling by Ninja Kiwi, presumably. And yeah, that was pretty chill. I liked it. I do like the specializing, you know? If you didn't look ahead and you didn't understand what the very obvious title and little description was saying, then you would get screwed over by these last 3 maps, being like, oh, I only brought a Dart Monkey. What the hell? Type thing, but yeah, that worked out quite well. So there you go. Thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate you, each and every single one of you. And hopefully I'll see you in a future video and or stream. So take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your week, everyone.